Hey, got another lesson for you today. Another solo. I know I don't do many solos, but I'll be a lot of lessons. Anyway, this is on John Mayer's Slow Dancing in a Blinding Room. It's a wicked song. It's all finger picked, so your fingers will be hurting by the end of it. But it's a great song to learn. It's kind of like if someone asks you to play whatever, and you don't know it, you just play that. It shows you know what you're doing as well. Okay, let's crack on with the intro. So the first thing, we slide from 9 to 11 on the A, and then hit the G, then 9 from the G. Then 11, 9, D and G, 11 and D, and 9 and G. To 9, 8, 9 and D, 8 and the G. To 11 on the D and D, the D and A strings, which is actually implying a C sharp minor. And then you go from this 11 on the A and D to the 9 on the A and D. So altogether that's that. And then from there he goes down to the 4th fret. He makes a bar across the D, G, B and E. And goes and has his thing and has the 5th fret on the B already. He picks the D, G and B strings as together and hammers on to the 6th fret of the G, and releases that, plays again, so it's then from there, he ends on this position, perfect for him to his next part, which is he slides all the way to the 11th fret from the D, which is where where you can get ends from this. And hits the 9 and the G. It's the same, and that little bit's the same. Then he bars from the A to the high E with his first finger, and again has the next finger on the 5th of the B. And he plays again, then G, G and B. So this time, and straight onto the 6th of the D. Then releases it for the, which is 7th, and has 7th on the A he adds. Now for those observant people will notice that I only really need to have my finger like that, but trust me, you don't need that part bar for the beginning part of this, but it is actually a C major shape. Down to there, so bring it down to the right end. Slide it up to the 4th fret, bar across the 4th fret, and find that it actually creates an E major sound. But, so, back to what I was saying beforehand. He starts with this and goes. The next part, Mayer actually kind of goes back to that and goes on again. But I believe his backing guitarists, I may have this like which person does what wrong, but his backing guitarists do. Well, there's 2 of them and they play 2 different guitar parts. Now, if you've only got 2 guitars in the band or you're playing this on your own, whichever, if you're doing it on your own, go to this, and if not, get one of your guitarists to go to this, and it's 12, 14 on the A and B, 12 on the E, 14 on the B, you kind of bring it up to the 17, 16 B and E, so 16 on the E, 17 on the B, then 16 on the B and 14 on the E, back to your where you started, then 11 on the high E and 12 on the B, back up to where you started, to that 11, 12, then 9 on the B, 7 on the E. So that that high pitched part starts here, and that has a rhythm of and then it kind of, that beginning half it repeats. And then from there, when you reach those two, it's different. The second half of it, on the second time round, and it goes. And that's the whole intro. So, whole intro being played slowly. That's the whole intro. Next is the verse. The verse, so from the intro he goes to the verse, obviously, and the verse is quite complicated. Which is what the verse sounds like. So it starts off on 9 on the low E, and then goes 9 hammer 11, then 9 on both the B and G, 11 on the A, then hammer on to the 11 on the B, but you play both D and G with the bar on the 9. Then the 9 D and G again. Then now you hit 11 on the A and you slide down. Here Mayer uses his thumb on the 5th fret. And I accept that not everybody can use their thumb for that, so I'll show you an alternative in a minute. He has the thumb on the 5th fret, index finger is on the 4th of the G, and middle finger is on the 5 of the B. And you kind of pluck the low E with the G and B. So if you can't kind of bring the hand to kind of get your thumb there, do it with, still have those two, but have one finger, so I'd say my middle finger, there. I personally use my thumb, because that's what I'm used to doing. Then when he releases his thumb, he adds the 6th fret on the D string, and you play the D, G and B with the low E. Sorry. And you slide up on the 5th on the E to the 9th. So, and you have this chuck sound of meter strings. And again it's the and that goes on for the verse. Then it goes. Okay, now for the chorus. The chorus is a tricky one because I don't know a way of doing it without having my thumb over the top. But I'm sure you clever people out there will find your own way of doing it. You know, go for it. Prove me wrong. Leave a video response showing how you can do the chorus, you know, without having your thumb over the top. But yeah, so Mayer has his thumb over the top on that 7th fret of the E, and he has then yeah, so then he has 7. Don't want to put B's because B and E ring open. Not like massively urgently important, but it makes a nice sound. So he has 7 on the G. This is going to seem really counterintuitive, but you'll see why in a minute. And he also has 8 on the G. And he has 7. No, he doesn't. He has 9 on the D. And he takes his little finger. So I'm just going. Just kind of playing it, and going down. Excuse my horrible singing, but he kind of hammer-ons and pull-offs with it. It makes that kind of nice, really lovely sound. And you're strumming, you can like pinching your fingers together because he doesn't use a pick for it. Let's see, get this sound. When you're going down, for the whole like, you know, we're going down, and one of the guitars just does that with the whole chorus pretty much, apart from the last line. But he goes up to here, removes that finger, creating that. The shape stays the same, goes without the little finger, moves up. So that finger, the furthest forward finger is now on the 11, your thumb is now on the 9, and that finger in line with the thumb is also on the 9. You remove that one, so now it's 11, sorry, it's 9, 11, 9. And he slides down to the so I'm going to listen to and play along to the actual like song to get the timing right. And you slide down to the 5th and reapplies that finger on the G string. So the chorus very slowly. Then from here he now goes right back up to there, same shape, and then 9, 11, 9. And he goes, so this bit which is going, my dear, we're dancing in a burning room. No, my dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. Now you know all the shapes to this one line, you're just getting to them quickly. So it starts off with, so it's gone from, to, remember applying that finger, makes a big difference. And the final shape is, you remember this one? Or from there. You have that shape you had in the verse. So 4th on the G, 5th on the B, 6th on the D, 5th on the E, no A string or high E string. that's the chorus. So just to quickly play through, intro, verse and chorus, timing may not be correct. So it goes. Then he goes back into the verse section again, and then the section afterwards is the solo. Okay, I would be happy to teach you guys the solo, but I can't, so I haven't memorised it, and it'll just become really awkward. So I'll try and look at tabs while playing it, and the screen will get away and angry and horribly wrong. So, yeah, I'll make a separate video on the solo for you. I'll upload that. Okay then, next is the outro bridge part. So first thing is again that chord which goes 9, 11, 9. He slides it down. He slides down to 7. He has 7 on low E, 9 on the D, and 8 on the G. He moves that whole shape just down to the 5th fret. Like that, and that goes on to the end. And that is the whole of Slow Dance in the Burning Room. So